Hello and welcome, EarthSigns. This is your reading for this Leo season. We will be diving in, bringing through messages for the beautiful souls out here who feel drawn to this video. We will bring through messages and light language, activations, and light codes to help support you during this Leo season. We are going to begin with Taurus. Hello, Taurus. Today we are diving in, bringing through messages and light codes, light language to help support you during this Leo season. Let's see what Spirit has for you this month. All right, so we have Ace of Cups, ooh, Ace of Wands, a lot of movement, a lot of abundance, a lot of ideas, and the Star. Beautiful. Sorry about that glare. I feel like that's gonna be you this month, this Leo season. It's like, sorry about the glare, like sorry not sorry, I'm shining so freaking bright right now. Like, I'm hearing the term, like, I'm just hearing like nuclear explosion, and not in like the negative connotation of nuclear energy. It's like you are on fire with ideas and passion, and your cup runneth over. It's like anything that you are inspired to do or take action on during this Leo season, like it's going to be profound shifts and profound awakenings. And definitely feeling a lot of Pleiadian energy with the Tauruses out there. Is hearing that that song, you're a shining star no matter who you are, shining bright for you to see. Lala, you know that song. I just feel like you have a lot of wisdom, you have a lot of grace, you have a lot of compassion, creativity, passion, really coming online, it's like you're coming alive in Leo season. Seeing like a really bright green light coming through for you. So connecting with that emerald ray, I feel like your power and your strength this month is really igniting through your heart center, really connecting with that emerald ray. I'm getting this visual of literally, and we can do this right now, literally picturing the back of your heart chakra, because we have the front of our heart chakra, we have the back of our heart chakra. Really imagining bringing through that divine emerald ray, bringing it down through the back of your heart and having it like pierce out the front of your heart and expand your heart, expand your abundance. You are an earth sign. It's like your divine birthright to expand in the material world. Like you are the second house. You are someone who really navigates and knows how to use resources. I'm like really excited for you, Tauruses. We have new beginnings, card number 1. I love it. Like feeling such good, beautiful blessings. And we have card number 5 with change. Like this has been what's coming through for these readings. It's like this before and after moment with these Leo seasons. Like we're approaching the eclipses in September. I believe it's September 7th and September 21st. Well, it will have 2 eclipses in September. And what I feel like it's like really closing out this chapter from like an entire year. And maybe for some of you, it's closing out the chapter from the eclipses of March in 2025. And it's like you've been doing the inner work. You have been focusing on learning, growing, and evolving. And it's really this time and this opportunity to follow your passions, follow your bliss, follow your North Star to these changes and these new beginnings. Feeling a lot of unicorn energy with you guys too. Very deep connection with the elemental realm. Especially we have like the firefly and this Ace of Wands. Yeah. Curiosity, happy surprise. Yeah, very soon. What you're asking for will happen soon in a happy way. Whatever you have been focused on over this last year, over these last 6 months, this Lionsgate is, so Lionsgate, yes, we have the 8/8 portal. It begins opening at the beginning of July. This divine portal connected with Sirius, our spiritual sun. And it's like, this is really helping to activate and ignite your spiritual gifts, ignite you in a way, you're a whole different person than what you were 6 months ago, what you were a year ago. And there's big changes, there's big blessings coming in for you. And it's about, I feel like a beautiful practice for you right here, right now, in this moment, is really being in that receptive energy, allowing yourself to receive and really focusing on nourishing your nervous system, really grounding into Mother Gaia, and really connecting in with what's really going to help with your nervous system. Me personally, I am a Taurus rising and Taurus North Node actually too. I have been super focused on somatic exercises. There's, you can find them on YouTube. Just do a search, and they are incredibly powerful ways to really nourish and relax your nervous system, especially if you have gone through a lot of trauma in your life. I've been really focused on that just in the last couple days, and it's been incredibly helpful. So it's like really focusing on nourishing your cup, because your cup is about to run over. Like, we don't want to have a cup of holes in it. So make sure you are not overextending yourself or, allowing others to pollute your aura. Make sure you're clearing and cleansing your energy and nourishing your nervous system. So these are really cool cards. They're the mediumship training deck. They're like cool practices and things to really connect in with your gifts. I've been really enjoying these. I'm going to take that one. Okay, there's one more. Interesting. Okay, so we have this one flipped over, and the invisible shield. You may be seeing feathers like everywhere, letting you know like you are divinely protected, you are divinely watched over, especially from the elemental and the animal kingdom. And then this is the one that wanted to come out, ethical awareness. Very interesting. Okay, so these are really, really long messages. So I'm going to read this one. Have you ever experienced feeling the presence of a loved one who has passed, or had a thought of them suddenly come into your mind? Even though they're in the spiritual realm, their spirit body has an aura which lovingly reaches out to yours. Every living thing has an aura, whether here in the physical world or on the other side. It is the energy field that surrounds all matter. Whether you're developing psychically or mediumistically, learning about the aura is an important part of the training. Both psychic and mediumistic emanations are received and transmitted through the aura, which in turn can access the specific chakras that are associated with clairsentience and clairvoyance, or clairaudience. You can learn to expand your aura for all manner of reasons, whether you're about to do a psychic reading, you're going to a concert and want to feel and experience the richness of the music, or even if you're outdoors and you just want to heighten the whole experience with nature. As we're all made up with energy, you can blend your aura with another person's, a plant, your trusted pets, or of course a spirit's aura. Make sure you pull back your auric field when you're done working, as it will make you less sensitive and enable your aura to revitalize. Learning everything about the aura will not only make you a stronger medium, but also a healthier one. So very interesting. I was literally talking about that, really focusing on your aura, focusing on your energy. We have a... Oh, Chloe just decided to get up and start playing over there. Okay. So sorry for the noise. Sorry about the interruption. Chloe had some zoomies. Okay. So, ethical awareness. Service to spirit and strong ethical awareness are at the heart of mediumship. Whenever you are offering evidential messages, they should always be delivered in a loving, kind, and healing manner. Remain conscious of what you're sharing. It should be relevant, authentic, and meaningful to your sitter rather than harmful, destructive, or hurtful. Likewise, a message should never be forced on the living or randomly given without permission from the recipient. It's important to respect the living and their desire to receive from spirit. As mediums, we don't get to choose the spirits we communicate with. In being of service to spirit, it's important for us to remain unbiased and simply be the channel for healing communication. Remember that spirit communication is a three-way process between the medium, the sitter, and a spirit. Maintaining a high level of ethical awareness ensures a mutual respect among the medium, the spirit, and the great recipient. And the recipient. A great way to practice ethical awareness is to become mindful of your own behavior and how it impacts those around you. If you feel you're being overly judgmental, for instance, take a moment to breathe in the energy of compassion. Notice how your behavior changes as you adapt and even change your ethical values. This will help you see the world without judgment and become the best medium you can be. So this Leo season is really being aware about your energies. If you too are a medium, psychic, if you do readings, that's one of those lessons we kind of learn the hard way sometimes. Sometimes people do not want the message, even though we have a spirit standing right next to us, wanting us to give this person the message. It's important to be aware of how we're delivering and sharing information with others. And it's also really important to be aware of ethically, how are you using your gifts in service of the divine, source, God, creator, beloved, most high. I'm seeing a lot of as I'm talking about this, I'm seeing this blue Syrian being coming in. It's you are going to be presented with these choices, with these opportunities, and it's how do we behave? How do we respond? How do we behave and respond to someone, acting like a jerk? It's how are we going to stay strong and in our field, in our energy, in our aura, maintaining that strong, compassionate energy. It takes a lot of strength and it takes a lot of courage. And with Taurus energy, Taurus does not know how to give up. You know, that's Taurus is like that energy that really knows that longevity and that stamina, that like just endless amounts of stamina. And at the same time, it's really holding space for yourself, holding space for recognize the triggers when you are triggered, when you may be triggering other people, and recognize that, okay, I'm feeling that I'm triggering someone. It's not your responsibility for whatever is coming through them, that they're being triggered. It's your responsibility to hold your integrity, hold your strength within your auric field, within your energy. And, walk away, choose differently, have a new beginning, allow the change, allow yourself to know and understand that you are divinely protected. And, we're going to trigger people. I can't even explain how much I have triggered people in my life. Okay, interesting. We got travel. Of all the things you can do, travel is in the cards for you. So perhaps there is some travel coming through in this Leo season. Maybe you're getting these divinely inspired ideas to, I'm hearing Peru. Like maybe you're getting these divinely inspired downloads to visit a particular holy site on Earth, a sacred space. Okay. Oh, look. Shake it off. If you fall and others jeer, just shake it off and walk with cheer. Don't let others Don't allow others to cloud your judgment or cloud your aura, cloud your energy. No, thank you. So really paying attention to your spiritual hygiene. We have a couple of daily meditations over on our other channel that may be very helpful. I will link some below. If you like this, if this resonated, make sure you press that like button, subscribe, and we will see you next month for these monthly readings. If you'd like to be notified, it's Mercury retrograde. If you would like to be notified, please subscribe and press that notification bell. We will see you next time. Namaste. Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your reading for this Leo season. We will be tuning in for any messages, light language, light codes, and activations that are wanting to come through for you today, or rather for this month of Leo. I'm feeling a lot of Arcturian energy and frequency, and like my crown is like blown open right now. I was seeing a lot of gold energy and feeling called to call gold energy in as I was tuning in. So let's see. Let's dive in with some cards and see. See what wants to come through. All right, we have the Hanged Man, Strength, and Ace of Cups. I feel like this Leo season is actually this space and time for you to kind of like pause, because we're like in that Leo season right before we get to Virgo season. And like this is a time to really go within for you. This is a time to really tap into that wellspring of inner faith and inner strength that is within you, and really see your world, see yourself through a different lens, because there is this abundance flowing. There are these deep ideas within you. And I know Virgo, it's an earth sign, but it's very much ruled by Mercury, and it can very, very much be up in the head a lot of analytical thinking, not really feeling. And it's like, this is a time and a space to really go deep within your heart, bringing your energy down into your heart center and really allowing yourself to feel and really see and reflect on this past year. I'm feeling such big things with these eclipses in September. One will be on September 7th and the other one will be on September 21st. And I'm feeling like we're still in like that Lion's Gate gateway. It begins in the first week of July. It really hits hard, and it goes through August 8th. It goes a little past August 8th actually. And we have 5 planets in retrograde. We have a lot of things happening astrologically. And I feel like for you, it's like you are preparing for these eclipses. You are preparing, and it's like Virgo is like that unsung hero who, like, you're literally like workhorses, and you are methodical, and you are so freaking creative, and you are able to get things done, and you really see the logic behind things. And it's like, with this, it's like allowing yourself to see through a different perspective. And it's like, it's like, yes, you have the strength to carry, and at the same time, what's ready to be let go of, set down, to purge and release from your life. If you feel comfortable doing this, you can call upon the Arcturians to really, you can go deep in meditation, or simply like lay down in bed, allow yourself to rest, take a little cat nap, and allow the Arcturians to come in. And you can call them in, you can ask them for the healing chamber to surround you. And we thank you for healing and helping us to release and let go of all that is no longer serving me. You you're like really connecting in with the Arcturians. That is one of our soul origins, and they really come in with a lot of symbols. They are often like, it's high telepathic. A lot of times, sometimes it's strange for me to even do these readings, because I literally just want to beam this information into someone else's head and just like talk telepathically. Sometimes it's weird for me to like speak and speak. So you're really connecting in with the Arcturians when they're really coming through, and you're seeing images. You literally feel the information being beamed in your head. Like, they very much, when we're connecting with the Arcturians, I want to speak more in light language or symbols. And that's like, when we're speaking in light language, we're literally speaking in symbols and these sound frequencies that carry so much more information than the English language. So I feel like this is a time before the magic truly takes place in your life. This is a time to really rest, receive the light codes, receive the healing, receive this time and space for you to really let go and break free, to see some things from a different perspective, and allow yourself to really utilize that inner strength for yourself, those inner healing abilities for yourself, to really nourish and allow your cup to really runneth over. Gorgera totorta te anana kiera tate ongush te anashati. Okay, torta te anashati. I'm gonna pull some more cards. All right, another one. We got a jumper. So we're going to take that card too. All right, so we have 22 with intuition. Like, your intuition is going to be on fire, literally, during this fire season with Leo. Follow those inner nudges. Follow those times where you're like, you know what? I feel called to take a nap. And I'm going to take a nap right now. Because that is when the Arcturians, your higher self, can really come in and help you with some processing things. And interesting, we got 63 with parenting. So we have 4 and... okay, my mind just went blank. That's a 9. 6 plus 3 is a 9. And the card that popped out was 93 with happy ending. So we have, okay, pausing. So we have, sorry about that pause. Chloe is being really feisty today. Or sassy. It's like interesting. 63, 93, parenting, happy ending. So it's like things that you have been worried about, things that you have been carrying, things that have been weighing heavy on your mind. There is this very deep completion coming about. I feel like for some of you, this is definitely about children that you have, and this is also about inner child healing. This is about going deeper into that trauma, those memories that it's like, you know what? I'm ready to break ties with that. I've been carrying this for way too long. It's time to release this. And this is like that moment. This is literally been coming through with like all of these readings. It's like this moment of like before and after. It's like, before I was behaving like this. Now I understand why I was behaving like this, why I reacted, why I was triggered by this. Now it's time to let this go. Now I understand the why. You know, I have that issue a lot of like, I need to understand why I react like this. And once I do, and I go underneath that trigger, it's like, okay, boom, I see it. I'm aware of it. Let's process this. Let's transmute this. I'm done. I'm going to leave this behind. I'm just like, I'm feeling birds are going to be very symbolic for you during Leo season, like really paying attention to like what birds are showing up, and then look up that symbolism. And even like just like sitting there, you see the bird in your garden, or you're out on a walk, you're driving, you see this bird. It's like, okay, I'm going to pause. I'm going to tune into that bird. What is the message that they have for me? Because you can literally telepathically communicate with the animals, with the birds that show up in your life. If I'm remembering correctly, this is a kingfisher bird. So you may want to look that up. Okay, we're going to pull... These are the mediumship training deck, and they're really cool. They have these like different practices and tools to connect with spirit. Some really interesting messages. Okay. Interesting. Yep. Energy scanning. Okay, it's kind of long. Our psychic energy is a precious resource that can help us in any situation. Tapping into this psychic energy allows us to blend with anyone or anything through energy scanning, which is a technique of feeling, seeing, or hearing intuitive information. This exercise can assist you in determining how you receive intuitive information, which will also assist in your mediumship development. Have a friend stand in front of you, or better yet, have a friend bring someone you've never met before. Stand about a foot or two apart. Close your eyes and imagine that you're both made of pure light. Imagine that your energy field is blending with the other person. Now let your awareness scan up and down their body in long, slow movements. See if there's one particular spot where your attention is drawn. Can you see any colors, or is one part brighter than the other? Take your time and make a mental note of everything you're sensing and feeling. Next, open your eyes and share what you've received with the person. Try to document your experience in your journal to build up your library of visual symbols, feelings, and interpretations. Remember that when you deliver the information, you have to take responsibility for the manner in which you present the information. By practicing this quick and easy exercise, you'll soon realize the incredible value of this tool, as it can be used in so many different practices and situations. So that, I feel, would be a really powerful exercise for you. You can do this with another person. You can also do this with birds. You can do this with trees. You can do this with your pet. You can do this with the Arcturians. And, first and foremost, calling in God, Source, Creator, our beloved Most High. Thank you for surrounding us in divine love, support, and protection. If you work with Archangel Michael, you can call him in and ask for the blue ray to surround you in divine support, love, and protection. And then calling upon the Arcturians, the highest resonance of light, the highest resonance of love, inviting them in and allowing your energy to merge and connect with the Arcturians and practice with that. You can do that while you're meditating or laying in bed. And I'm hearing like solfeggio 452 hertz, so you can have that playing, and that may help you to really be in that heart center and really open up that heart center to the messages and the information that is wanting to come through. And that is a nice practice to have, like a journal where you are specifically writing down your like psychic insights, because it's like sometimes you have them, you write them down, you forget about them, and like it's it's a good habit to build up that memory of these informations and visions and things and symbols that you see, to put them in a journal and like have a specific journal for that. Okay. There we go. Okay. Courage, young heart. Stand tall. Don't let the love decrease. You are a warrior of peace. I love it. Play. Step outside and feel the sun. Breathe the air, play, and have some fun. Yeah, this Leo season, we're in the 5th house. So this is about your inner child. This is about your inner sense. This is your innocence. It's tuning into that heart and really standing in that love, truth, and integrity of who you are. Okay. If you liked this, if this resonated, please press that like button, subscribe. We are sending you so much love and blessings. We will see you next time. Namaste. Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your Leo season reading, where we tune in for any messages, light language, activations, codes, frequencies that are wanting to come through for you to support you during Leo season. And as I was tuning into the Capricorn energy, I was seeing this very bright silver light and like very like sparkly, a little bit of the vibe of like if you've seen Oh, what are those vampire movies? And Edward is like all sparkly in the sun. It's kind of like that. It's like this very just like sparkly, silvery energy with you during this Leo season. And I was hearing this song, the raindrops keep falling on my head. It's like, you know, nothing's worrying me. Like this is a time to really be tuning into joy, tuning into the sun, tuning in, really sitting with the sun. And, you know, you can be sitting indoors and really allow yourself to energetically tune in and merge with the sun. Really focusing on your solar plexus. It's like your inner roar, your inner passions, your inner desires, your inner like creativity that's ready to be unleashed. Yeah, okay, we have 10 of Pentacles. We have 7 of Pentacles. And we have 6 of Swords. I love it. I forget, there was another group that had the 7 of Pentacles. Can't really remember that right now. Anywho, so a lot of Pentacles, a lot of this abundance and these like very fertile times for you to be planting seeds to really dive into these next stages of your life, of this next cycle, of this next chapter. Because as we, you know, move through this Leo season, we're moving through the Lion's Gate energy that literally opens up like January 1st. I was feeling it. And it's this massive connection with our spiritual sun. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. It's like not only connecting with our physical sun, it's the spiritual sun of Alcyon, and also connecting into the Sirius star. There's actually like, there's a lot of suns in this universe. It's not simply our sun. And it's connecting in with that because this is a very fertile time for ideas to be planting them. You know, it's interesting, like they will shed their antlers and I feel like you've been doing so much shedding, so much clearing. I'm feeling, so yeah, going back to, so the Lion's Gate, we're getting all of these spiritual downloads just inundated with light codes and activations. And we have 5 planets in retrograde. And it's like, we, the Capricorns, are, you know, we're grounded. We are fertile. We are tuning in within ourselves and our foundations, and really what is that 10 of Pentacles that we have been building and multiplying. I mean, rabbits, they multiply. That's what we do. And it's like it's like this movement into calmer waters, especially with these eclipses coming up in September. I'm getting downloads, so much completion energy with these eclipses coming up. And this could be a major completion from the March equinoxes of this year, so like a 6-month journey, or this is like an entire year's journey from last year, September 2024 eclipses. Like, I am a Capricorn sun. That is literally when my mother passed away. It was in between the eclipses last year, and going through an intensive amount of trauma over this last year. Very much learning lessons, clearing things, finding a whole new wellspring of love and compassion within myself. I feel like so many of the Capricorns out there have been doing the same. It's like reevaluating, reframing, this resurrection of your spirit, of your connection with God, Source, Creator, our beloved Most High, or the universe, spirit, however you want to say that. I'm hearing that song. It's a Blondie song, and it's like, the tide is high, and I think she says, I'm moving on. I'm gonna be your number one. I'm not the kind of girl who just gives up just like that. I think that's how it goes. I'll link the song below. It's like, there is this like closing of a chapter and this opening of this new chapter, this new awareness, this new, like I said, a new wellspring of love and compassion within yourself. Okay. You're getting so many songs that keep popping in. I'm hearing that, like, don't go changing to try and please me. Well, I love you just the way you are. I have no idea who sings that one. I will leave these songs below the video so you can have a listen to them. They may spark something for you. Okay, I'm hearing three. Usually I have like a cloth here. This like sticks. Can't like grab things. Okay. Alright, we have card 57 with teaching and learning. It's like, looking at this, it's like 10 of Pentacles. You have like amassed so much information. And it's like this next chapter, we go through these cycles. We're teaching, we're a learner, we're the student, we are the master. It's like you are stepping into that mastery mode of, okay, I have so much to share and so much to teach with others. It doesn't mean we stop learning. It's like this next chapter of influence and communication. I was like hearing 3, and we have card 33 with communication. I love it. And then 77, spirituality. 6, 7. So it's like it's like this it's like you've been marching along, you've been doing the inner work, you've been really it's like when I see this card, I read energy. I don't necessarily always like, this is what this tarot card means. If you are a tarot card reader and you're like, oh my gosh, she's not reading the exact thing. It's like, I read energy. And whenever I see this card come out, it's like, this is very like divine masculine energy. You've been doing so much inner work with your connection to that Heavenly Father frequency. It's like learning how to communicate with yourself in your divine feminine energy. And it doesn't matter what our gender is, we all have that yin and that yang energy within us, that feminine, that masculine, that positive, that negative, polarities. It's there. And it's like you've been learning how to communicate with yourself and communicate with others in a different way. And it's like it's like even like communicating with spirit in a different way. I feel like your psychic gifts, your intuitive abilities, it's like the more that we ground into our bodies, the more that we nourish our bodies, nourish our nervous system, the more that we are actually able to hold space for spirit, for our psychic gifts to really come online. When we are grounded in our body, when we are grounded in the physical, we're actually able to open up even more to the spiritual. Like I'm literally being shown like the sacrum, and the sacrum. So much energy flows up from that sacrum, like the kundalini rising. It's not, I mean, so much about it is like the snake awakening up your spine. I feel it more as the spirit, the divine feminine spirit, this very much this ignition of life that moves from our sacrum and up our spine into the up into our brain, into the pituitary, the thalamus, the pineal gland. I feel like this past year has been a very big training ground and very deep lessons of this awakening process and what you can teach and share with others. I feel like a lot of the information out there is just like copy and paste, and like there's a little bit of truth in all of it, and at the same time there's a lot of like freaking charlatans and like just passing on the same outdated information. I feel like you have like new information to communicate with the collective. So these are really cool. They are the mediumship training deck, and they have these different like practices and activities you can do to really connect with spirit. I've been really enjoying them. Oh, interesting. We have Finding the Stillness. And I love that it's like a man on this card, and I'm talking about this like healing of the divine masculine. Okay, so these are a little long. I'm going to read this. When communicating with the other side, it's important to start by clearing your thoughts, which is a form of stilling your mind. Meditation helps to construct a bridge between the two realms by raising your consciousness. By meditating, you're making room for departed loved ones to imprint their thoughts on your mind. When developing your spiritual abilities, meditation is an essential part of your training and development. Meditation is a state of being in which your active mind slows down. It's a time of quiet reflection to achieve clarity. With time and practice, meditation can take you to a place where you silence your mental chatter. In doing so, you become increasingly aware of the subtle and shifting energies within you. It may seem impossible, but you can actually train yourself to watch your thoughts come into your mind and go right out again. Much like the ebb and flow of ocean waves, soon disruptive and unwanted thoughts will lose their power to influence your consciousness. There are many ways to meditate. Try different practices and find the one that works best for you. Try meditating for 10 to 15 minutes at first. As you become more proficient, gradually extend the length of time. Try to meditate at the same time every day, and if possible, in the same place. Doing so builds up the energy in that space. Not only will you feel the calm energy in this place, but you will also strengthen the bridge with the other side. So I feel like a meditation practice will really be your friend in this Leo season, as we are making our way to Virgo season, where we have 2 eclipses, and I'll have to like double check, but the fall equinox is usually like the 21st, 22nd, and the eclipse will be on the 21st and September 7th and September 21st. So it's like really connecting and building your spiritual stamina over this last year, because I really do feel like there is a major completion coming forward with these eclipses, a very deep ending, a very like deep like, okay, I'm done with this. We're moving on to the next stage in my life, in my existence, in my chapter. And if you haven't checked out, we recorded a meditation for the new moon Leo. I will link it below on my other channel. That may be very helpful for you in really tuning in and aligning to your divine soul's path. Okay, so we have peace. Friends and family and those who care, peace is yours to share. And it's like when we are in our like grounded peacefulness essence, we're grounded, we're feeling good in our bodies, we radiate that stuff out to everyone. When we are in that peacefulness energy, that's in our aura. And we can, there's so many different practices we can do with our aura and energetic field. And I feel like those are some really great meditations to follow through with during this Leo season. Okay, we have animal healing. No matter the creature or sky or sea, animals show us how true love can be. So really paying attention to animals during Leo season and what spirit, what medicine they have for you, what information. I'm seeing a kangaroo for some reason. I don't think I have my little book. Oh, maybe I do have my little book here. My little animal speak pocket guide. Let's see if kangaroo is in there. Is it a mammal? Yeah, it's a mammal, right? Oh, it's in there. Okay. Sometimes it's not. Okay, here we go. Kangaroo. No backtracking. Move forward, not back. There is strength in you to overcome problems. Continue forward once you start, or you will be tripped up. I love it. Alrighty. If you like this, if this resonated, make sure to press that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications if you'd like to be notified when we post on here. We will be doing these monthly readings each month, so we will do one for Virgo season. Sending you so much love and blessings. Namaste.